Hey, good morning, men of White River. It's Brian McCarley here. Hey, a couple of announcements for you real quick as we start off this week on Monday, December 23rd, going into Christmas. Obviously, it's a hectic time for everybody. It's a busy time for everybody, but wanted to touch base with you real quick on a couple of things that are coming up. Facilities has reached out to us. There's a couple of things they need some help on. The first is that we've got weather coming probably here in the next few weeks to a couple of months. We always are looking for help with clearing sidewalks at the church to be ready for services. If you would like to be willing to be available to help with that or might be available to help with that when those times come, please reach out to Taylor Roberts from church. His email address is troberts2021. Again, TROBERTS 2021 at gmail.com, and let him know that, hey, I am possibly available and will be willing to help if the availability is there. Please let me know when help is needed. Reach out to Taylor, let him know about that. Taylor is also working to coordinate kind of a work day at the church for Saturday, January the 4th, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. They need about 7 to 8 people for a morning shift to work and possibly 7 to 8 people for an afternoon shift. They're going to be doing some work at the annex, replacing some ceiling tiles, replacing some lights and ballasts if someone has some training and some experience doing that. There'll be some light drywall work and just general cleanup of stuff that needs to go to the dumpster. They've got an area of the annex that is just needing to be cleaned up and repurposed. If you have tools, want to bring them. Good tools to bring would be a hammer, tape measure, screwdriver, a drywall knife, and a wire cutter or stripper if you're going to be able to help with those lights. Facilities has let us know that they are going to provide coffee and donuts in the morning, and there's even rumor of a hot lunch at lunchtime for those who are there at the time. So please reach out to Taylor with that. Again, troberts2021 at gmail.com, or get in touch with Crystal Stanley at the church. Her email address is cstanley at WRCC.org. That's it on the facilities front. Also wanted to make sure everybody knows about our men's breakfast that's coming up on January the 11th at church. This is kind of the next iteration, if you will, of what we've been doing with Ironman. We are doing it kind of an interesting way this time. We're doing a cook-off, breakfast cook-off. So come up with your best breakfast dish, your best breakfast recipe, make enough to share so the guys can, you don't have to make up for an army, obviously, but there'll be plenty of breakfast casseroles or dishes or whatever to share. But people want to sample that and be able to vote. And we've got some prizes for you guys, some gift cards to some places around town. So come up with your best dish. If you don't have a best dish, you don't want to cook, whatever, go on the CCB or on the men's page on WRCC.org and get registered for that. There is a $10 charge to help cover some of the costs that are going on there and to contribute to our scholarship fund for our retreat, which is my last announcement for now. The retreat is coming up at the end of April the 24th through the 26th. We're going to be going to Spring Hill Camp down in southern Indiana, down around Seymour, and spending some time hanging out. We're going to have a lot of free time, a lot of fun time. There'll be some great talks, some great small group time. It'll just be an awesome time of fellowship and discipleship and just get away from Noblesville, get out of town for a couple of days. Mark your calendars, get that on your calendar. We'll have more details for that to come, but want to make sure you guys know about that. Since it is Monday before Christmas, 2 days before Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. Hug your families, spend as much time with them as you can, and have a great week this week. We'll talk to you guys real soon.